everybody. Welcome back to John's Firearm 705. Today, finally got in a little parcel through Canada Post I've been waiting on for a little while. Came all the way from Spruce Grove, Alberta. Company's name is Swamp Donkey the Original. And what I'm lucky to have finally found up here in Canada, I'm a little bit crushed, good old Canada Post with their partial stripes, who knows. Anyway, what I was lucky to find up here in Canada was a compensator for my TT-33, or if you know, better known as the Tokarev. So let's get right into it and see what this thing has. It's a whole lot of packing, I'm telling you, because the part's very tiny. Holy moly. Okay, box is empty, a whole lot of foam. And out of all that comes this little piece here. Okay, I don't need the foam. So there we go. Compensator for your Tokarev pistol. First thing I'll tell you is it definitely has a bit of weight to it. It's got the forward flutes. Now it's supposed to help, I guess, with recoil and possibly some muzzle flash suppression. Okay, so there it is. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. We just change it out with the part on the end of our Tokarev, and we'll do that today. I have out today because we want to see, I mean, it's supposed to fit on all Tokarevs of this caliber, the 7.62x2.5. So today I have this really nice Soviet CCCP around there. And that's what year is that one? That's a 1952. And then this is kind of a rarity. It's a 1954 Chinese type 54, made in 54. Some people don't think that those even exist, but here it is. So anyway, all we need to do is change out the bushing on the end, and we'll see. So first thing we want to do to keep YouTube happy is we'll look at the Chinese one. We'll try it on this one first. You can tell it because it has the black barrel. Clearly there is no magazine in there. I'm going to pull the slide back, look in there, look down the mag well, check with my finger. There, this firearm is unloaded. So what we got to do is we got to take the slide off, like I say. So I'll bring it back to its forward position. Pop out this little pin. All right, there's our slide. Now, if you're not sure how to take this apart, you can check out one of my other videos. I didn't think it needed to be kind of mentioned here on how to do it. So there, we got everything out we need to. We're just going to rotate that 180 degrees. Pull it straight off. And this, God willing, should go right on. Oh, upside down. Rotate 180 degrees. Okay, so there we go. For some reason, why is it not going? Is this a manufacturing issue or what? I don't really want to force it. Oh, I mean, it goes, but oh, I'm not too sure about that. Okay, oh, maybe they just do that so it stays tight. Let's hope. Okay, so there we go. I got it on the end there. And before we go any further, we'll safe check the Soviet one. Nothing in the mag well. Checking inside, visual, manual, looking down. Again, this one is unloaded. So, I'll put the Chinese one back together with the compensator on there, and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, well, there we go. Yeah, racks, the barrel comes out. Seems like the clearance is good. So we'll lock this open. So there it is, locked open. Definitely gives it some intimidating look, that's for certain. Again, we'll hold it up and compare it to the Tokarev without it. I guess it's hard to kind of tell. There you go. Yeah, I like it. It's definitely got a nice finish. You know, like it's definitely adds some length to it. It just gives it a cool look. Like I say, with the weight, it's definitely heavier, so that'll definitely help with the recoil. And we'll see how well these perform, because the Chinese surplus ammo I have for this firearm is usually throws out some pretty huge fireballs. I do have, I think, a video out there, a short or whatever of that. Yeah, anyway, so there we go. What I'll do quickly now is I'll take it off the Chinese one. We'll see how it wants to fit on the Soviet one with the silver barrel. So I'll shut up now and I'll get that done. Okay, so there's the Chinese one. No harm, no foul. I went back to normal with the original bracket on the end. So I'll take our Soviet one apart and try it on there. Now, you know, I've owned both these for a while, the Soviet one and the Chinese, and I tell you, the Soviet one is so much better, well made. Like, there's really no tooling marks. The action's nice and smooth. Parts don't seem to wear out on it so much. This Chinese Type 54, yeah, rotten. I mean, they're still fun, but the parts wear out. Lots of tooling marks. Anyway, let's put this on here and see what, okay, so definitely went on there easier than it did on the Type 54. But again, like I say, this thing, the machining on it is so nice. Okay, let's get that recoil spring in there. See what I'm saying? This thing just comes apart and goes together so easy, just like butter. So anyway, there we are on the Soviet Tokarev with it. Okay, well, there we go, guys. It's definitely fits on both my Tokarevs, both 7.62 by 2.5 caliber. You know what? I really like the look of it. Yeah, just like the Soviet one. It cycles just fine. Doesn't seem to hinder anything. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to watching my next video coming out hopefully in a week from now if I can get out. It's the weather's changing up here in northern Canada, so I want to get this out to the range, and what I want to do is try it. You know, I'll set up some targets, shoot it the regular original setup, and then we'll put this on and we'll see if my aim is any better. I'll have the camera set up slow-mo, try and see if there's any less recoil. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Peace out, have fun, be safe, cause no harm, and if you get a chance, get out to the range. And by the way, like I said, I got this part from Swamp Donkey the Original. You can find them on Facebook. They're out of Spruce Grove, Alberta. Thanks, guys, out there for sending me this. I know you only had a limited amount. I've been wanting one for a long time, and yeah, price was reasonable. Shipping time was fantabulous. The guy I dealt with out there at Swamp Donkey was a real good individual. Now, I paid for this. I'm not getting sponsored, but you know what? I am in Canada. It's a Canadian company, and right now, I'm just happy to be able to get anything for a firearm in Canada. Later.